feel that you are too busy running around and you're ignoring your spiritual part of your life? Let's see how we can fix that today. Hey tribe, Dawna here from Transformational Healing. And today we're going to talk about how to add spirituality into your daily routine, into your daily life. And the best way to do that is simply by being mindful about everything that you do. Connecting to spirit and living a spiritual life is basically intentional living. It's an act of mindfulness, of mindful living, or just being aware of everything that you are doing while you're doing it. It's learning how to be here and now. It's not a matter of we are spiritual only when we're doing ritual or only when we're performing spells or only at certain times of the year, for holidays, for the Sabbaths, or perhaps you do it, you feel like you only connect during the full moon each month. You should be connecting every day. And those things can be as simple as adding little things into your routine that you can connect to your spirituality, that you can do everything in a spiritual way. You need to have a routine for your morning and how a routine helps your day just to get started and to be productive throughout your day. Having a routine sets the mood, and it could be just as simple as sitting for a few minutes in the morning with your cup of tea and not thinking about other things, just sitting and being aware of your body, being aware of the warmth of the tea, of how it feels to drink it, of how it tastes, being aware of how your body feels. What does your body need today? It could be as simple as every day at a certain time. It doesn't have to be first thing in the morning, but perhaps after lunch every day. You light a candle on your altar, or you burn some incense, and you just take a few minutes in the middle of the afternoon to connect and check in with yourself or with your body, and to see where you're at, and to acknowledge spirit. So you're lighting a candle, or you're lighting some incense, or if you can't burn things, perhaps you're putting a few drops of essential oil into your diffuser so that you can alter the air around you and alter what is going on around you. But it's not just that, it's also that is your point of connection. You're connecting to spirit, you're connecting to the source, and you're acknowledging that you are part of it and that you're bringing it into your daily life. Try also, if at all possible, to allow yourself some time that's not booked and not scheduled for work and the other things that you need to do, to be creative, to get a little bit of exercise, to go for a walk, to do some yoga. If you have time to do meditation, you probably do have that time and you take it. But that might mean that you're not the one that's looking for how to involve that spirituality in your life, because you already are. But even just going for a walk or getting exercise, if you pay attention to your steps, you pay attention to the world around you, you ground and you connect with every step you take. You could dance. Take a few minutes to just dance and feel your body and feel the spirit and the warmth inside of your body. And it doesn't have to be spiritual music. It could be any music, but feel your feet hitting the ground. Feel your body move and allow yourself to just connect and feel and be just in the moment. Let whatever else pops into your head, just acknowledge it popped into your head and just let it slip right back out and feel the movements. That's how you're being mindful in that movement, and being mindful of the connection. And dancing is a great way, music is a great way to connect to spirit. It's very easy to do. balancing your spiritual life and your mundane life, as many people like to call it, is to some people a task, but to me they're not separate. They're just one thing. So yes, we have to balance work with our spirituality. We have to balance home life with our spirituality. But if we bring that spirituality into our life and into our work by being mindful, then you're incorporating that in everything that you do. So mindfulness is paying attention to the details and trying to pay attention to just what you are doing. So, you could do the dishes mindfully and spiritually. So, as you're washing the dishes, you focus on the feeling of the soap and the sponge and the water. You focus on intention of cleansing and clearing the energy of those plates, or putting love into the plates because you want love when you use them again. So you're washing the dirty dishes, but you could do it in a way where you are being aware of the fact that you're washing dishes. And as your mind starts to slip away, because it will, you just bring it back to I'm washing the dishes, and you don't think about the other things. You could do this in the shower. When you take a shower, I've talked about in the video on cleansing and clearing out your chakras, that you can let the water run down and you can feel it cleansing and clearing all the negativity from your body. But part of that is the awareness of the fact that you are taking a shower. Feel the water on your body. Feel the negative energy washing down the drain. Breathe and just be in the moment. Don't be in the past where you're worrying about things that happened and you're getting depressed about the things that have happened. Don't be in the future where you allow yourself to be filled with anxiety and worry about what might be happening or what may happen. Be in the now. Feel yourself in the shower. Feel how your body feels with the water, and really be in that moment. When you're cooking food for your loved ones or for yourself, pay attention while you are cutting the food. Pay attention to while you're mixing the food. Mix love into the food as you cook it. Fill it with intention and healthiness and healthy thoughts, and pay attention. I know I have a really bad habit of turning on the water to boil for something, or putting something on to cook and stirring it, and then while I'm just waiting, I pick up my phone and I pay attention to my phone, and I'm not paying attention to the food. And I don't mean if you put something in the oven for 2 hours that you have to pay attention to it that whole entire time. That would kind of be very silly and not a good use of your time or your energy. But if you're cooking things on the stove, try not to be distracted by other things. Try to focus on, make that a spell, make that a ritual, make that food a prayer, make it so that it can fill your family and yourself with whatever intentions that you're putting into the cooking. And guess what? It will taste better. You're paying more attention to it. And pay attention when you're eating it too, instead of being distracted by other things and devices. It really does make a difference. So, last week we talked about how to clean your house spiritually and to keep it that way. And there are things that you can do when you're cleaning your house and just doing your mundane tasks, literally cleaning your house, like sweeping the floor, and like I said already, washing the dishes, or washing the walls and cleaning the bathroom, things like that, where you can add spiritualness to that. You can do that just by your thoughts. You can, when you're sweeping or vacuuming the house, you can be clearing out all the negativity in the house. When you are cleaning the bathroom, it's the same thing. When you're washing walls, you're putting up spiritual shields on the outside. Wash the windows and allow yourself to be working on your protection wall that you have around your house for keeping energy out that you don't want to come in. But you can also add things like the anil blue powder or blue square to your cleaning water, a little bit of Florida water to your cleansing water. Sprinkle high John root powder, the floor powder, on the floor before you sweep everything out of the house. And add a little bit of intention. Whatever you have cleaned, or when you've mopped the floor or used a bucket to wash the walls, always flush that down the toilet because you're flushing the negativity away. Just a couple extra things that you can add in to think about what you would like to add into your daily routine. What things will make you feel better? What things will make you feel connected? That's what's important. And I'm hoping that I gave you some ideas to think about. And if you need a little bit of help with setting those intentions, just check out my video on the secret key to intentions. I'll put it up here. And if you don't want to miss out on any of the future videos, I'll be doing a lot of videos about energy and intention and mindfulness and helping you to come back into balance. So be sure to join the Transformational Healing Tribe, and you can do that by going to transformationalhealingbydawna.com/tribe. And I'll put it right here and also link it underneath. Next week, we're going to talk about maintaining balance, especially during the holidays, and how working around family, especially now in COVID where things are crazy, and we're going to be doing probably a lot of Zoom opening of presents and doing things socially distanced, but how to balance out a little bit of that stress. So we'll have a chat about that next week. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them after the video. Doesn't matter, if it's a few months from now or if it's today. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and until then, many blessings. I'll see you next week.